Hello, everyone, and welcome to our February edition. I can't believe I'm saying February, and we're filming this at the end of the month. Oh my gosh, already month 2 of 2023. But this is our So Daily News, and it was so great to film our first one. We had a lot of views and comments, and it's just great to get back and connecting with both you two and our audience as well.
Yeah, it was really fun to have the chat last month. And I mean, I even went back and watched it again because it was
Mhm.
like, oh, that was
Same.
really fun. Like even with audio issues, it was still really fun to sit down and chat and learn about like new patterns and other things that I wasn't aware of. So yeah, it's a really fun chat every month.
It is fun. I went back and watched it again just so I could add your patterns to my to sew lists.
Not
Yeah.
that I think any of us need more patterns to sew. There's
Always.
like
It's
never
kind of like
ending.
fabric.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't have too much.
No.
Yeah. Do you ever have I have a stack of just I've already purchased them and then I've already printed them, but I have a stack of
Yes.
20 patterns that are already just printed. And do you guys have that too?
Yeah, and I actually started keeping track of it in a note on my computer. So I have a
Oh, that's a
list
good
of ones
idea.
of PDFs that are downloaded and then a list of PDFs that I've actually printed so I can whenever I'm feeling inspired, I can at least just go look at that list and
Yeah.
When we moved back in 2020, I had literally envelopes full of patterns I had already printed but never taped together.
Yeah. Mhm.
And it gave me so much anxiety. I recycled them all because I just couldn't, I mentally
you can
could
always
not
print them
deal
again.
with it. That's what I thought. I was like, this is giving me anxiety
Yeah.
about all
Yeah.
of the patterns to
Mhm.
sew. And so I finally had to just recycle them all because I just couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, that remind when I moved into this house, I did the same thing, but I kept I went through them and I was like, okay, mentally no, this one's printed. I really want to sew it. But then I had the mentality it was, definitely anxiety inducing.
Mhm.
You're through a move and stuff and just moving it's like you're moving a to-do list. You're
Totally.
Exactly.
Totally moving your to-do list. Yep.
yeah. Oh,
I did the
and
same with the fabric. I went through my entire fabric
yeah.
stash and was like, I am never going to sew with this fabric. And so
Yep.
I probably got rid of 50%. I donated all of that to local people and stuff. But yeah,
Yep.
it's
It
too
feels
much.
good.
Mhm. Yeah. I feel like fabric's a lot harder to because it's like one day, what if I making something unique or something for the magazine or she's like, oh, that fabric would have been perfect.
Yes. Yeah, I have a hard time with that too because I feel like every little folded up piece of fabric is like some little possibility. Like
Oh,
even if
yeah.
what's the little potential there? It's going to be something, right? But
Yeah.
I do go through a purge every now and then.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, with my studio tour, I was talking about how
Yeah.
having all of my fabric visible, um,
Mhm.
I find it's not as overwhelming because I know exactly what I have. I
Yeah.
can specifically plan out what I'm going to use. And so, I mean, same with you, Meg. You have your
Yeah.
fabric behind you as well. Like it just helps to
Yeah.
see it and to I don't know, have plans for it,
Yep.
maybe sort of.
Mhm.
So,
The issue is that it's only some of my fabric. I what
Right.
at one point it was all of my fabric, and now I have a
New
Tupperware that I use as
places.
a footrest, and it's just filled with fabric too. And I just now I divided. I have a fuzzy fabric bin. I have quilting cotton solid for you never know exactly those little pieces. When I made a first quilt, I'm like, some of these I can't now. My scrap
Totally.
utilization just went. Sometimes I would save this piece, but now I save this piece. So, but it definitely helps. Oh, I always the cameras reverse.
yeah.
Yeah. But I have to sometimes push it down and quickly shove in fabric. But it's It's nice to see. Oh, I know. It's just so fun talking with like so many so many people, but so many few people in like my close like friend circle like can relate to these just like issues that you talk about, like that you go through as a sewist and
Yeah.
having a studio. Like I can't talk to like, you know, my friends at brunch about
Yeah,
it.
non-sewists don't get it.
Not so exactly.
Yeah.
So
My mother-in-law's a quilter, so it's like
She gets
even
it.
she's very different in that like she saves all of the like little
yes.
fabrics, and all of her quilting friends give her all of their scraps. They all like swap
Yes.
scraps and just like
Mm-hmm.
so she gets it, but in a very different way.
Different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and speaking of scrap, I'm always trying to do fun little segues. There's this adorable little panel on our latest new sew along that can be a perfect utilization of like a fun print scrap. So our new sew along is now live. Um, Kimberly designed this wonderful pattern, and Sadie is our lovely talent on camera showing you how to sew it together. And it's the Yuma Yoga Pants Sew Along. So, Kimberly, do you want to talk a little bit about the pattern? And Sadie, you can talk a little bit about the sewing process.
Sure.
Yeah. So when we had started talking about this pattern, it's funny how everybody's calling them flare leggings, but those of us that were born in like the 80s or slightly earlier, this is just yoga pants because this is what
Mm-hmm.
yoga pants were. They all had that
Exactly.
like flare leg. And so we definitely wanted to incorporate the flare leg, but to also like give it a little more interesting detail. Like a lot of times with our sew alongs, we're trying to like teach you a new skill or do something interesting. And so we went ahead and added these panels, which you could do in the same color, but it's way more interesting to like take a scrap of fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And then also the zipper. So the zippers are optional, but I think they add a really fun element. You can do one, you can do two, you can do none. And then that lettuce hem. I had never done a lettuce hem. So I'm like, well, I've got to add it to the pattern. So I did all this research, saw that it was a really cool skill on a regular
Yeah.
sewing machine. And so we added it. And I actually watched Sadie's sew along video last night. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. It's like interesting to see something you've designed to have basically an interpretation by another sewist. And it was really fun. So, like, I'm interested to hear Sadie's thoughts on it as well.
Well, I have also never done a lettuce hem like that, and I absolutely love it. Like it's my new favorite technique. I think they turn out so cute. You can't really go wrong once you get it down with the stretching under the presser foot. They're great, and it's so flirty and so fun. And I've already envisioned like all of the different Yuma yoga pants I'm going to make with scraps because like Meg was talking about, like I have a bin of jersey and knit scraps, and I think that they will be I usually save them for undies, but I think using them as yokes and stuff on yoga pants are going to be fun. And I'm thinking of like color blocking and doing like a bunch of different colors and stuff. And I love the pocket too, because usually you always need to like stick your keys somewhere, or especially when you're active and out and about, or your gym card, or it's like kind of
Yeah.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So kudos, Kimberly. It's an awesome pattern, and I freaking loved sewing it for the sew along. So hopefully everybody else loves it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially with that zipper. Sometimes like yoga pants with pockets, things can fall out like so easy. So having a zipper is really, really key.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
And
love
the
the lettuce
design is
hem.
great. It lays really nicely.
Yeah.
Like even with like the pocket bag and the zipper, I feel like it's not bulky. They're really
Yep.
comfy. It still looks sleek and really cute. So yeah, it's a great pattern.
Yeah. And for everyone watching, you can grab this pattern for free and make sure to check out the YouTube video. There's a link in the description for the page where you just submit your email and you can download this pattern for free and sew along. It's free for 3 months. So 3 months from now, I
Yeah, I
I
think
still
it's
have
like
pregnancy breath. I'm like, what?
What is
What
3
day was
months
it?
from now? Yeah.
Yeah. Before I was like about to talk, I was like in my head, I was like February, March. I guess it would be mid-May.
Mid-May. I think it's May
Yes,
16th or 17th.
yes.
Yeah.
So you have until then to stitch those up. And if you find yourself in kind of the Denver, Colorado area in April, make sure to check out Stitch Fest. And it's a good opportunity if you want to take a class with Kimberly and Sadie's teaching how to sew a leather bag. So if you've never sewn with leather before and you need some help, Sadie's the expert. So if you find yourself in the area, just pop in for a class. And you can even take some other crafting classes. There's quilting classes. If you want to try a knitting class, you can do that. So just check out the registration's now open to join the classes.
I looked through all the workshops last night
Yeah.
because I was curious what, like, I know what I'm teaching, but I was,
Yes.
curious what all the other stuff was. And there's some really cool classes.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
excited to like see. I mean, unfortunately, I'm teaching full day classes like every
Yeah.
day. And so I can't take any other classes because I really want to take Sadie's class. I'm like scared of sewing leather. So like, that is one class I would have liked to take. But anyways, it's going to be a really cool event. So it'll be fun to see it all come together.
I'm sure we both know someone who could maybe give you a private leather sewing lesson outside.
Oh, I bet
I
we can
know.
make that happen.
I mean, like maybe when I'm in Denver for a couple of days in April, I could
I
get a
think we
private
can make
lesson
that
in the
happen.
office.
Yeah.
Or I can watch the video again because I totally watched the sew along video and I was like, oh, okay, I think I can do this.
Mhm.
Or you just come over to my house and we'll like have some like tea and
Tea.
so
Tea?
yeah.
Tea.
Tea. Have some tea. And so that would be fun.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
uh, and lastly, before we jump into just some other updates and our pattern picks, I just want to give a shout out that the Sonu Spring issue, it's been on newsstands for a little bit now, but if you haven't seen it, you can purchase it digitally on our site or go to your local, craft or bookstore and find it. And it's such a fun issue. Every project is sewn in like a black and white fabric, and our stylist did an amazing job kind of with this like pop of yellow color, and all the projects are super super great, and I just it is a great issue. Super
Yeah,
cute.
it's stunning. It's super graphic and really gorgeous.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
one of my favorites for sure. And I like going through it again yesterday and I was like, oh, I need a garden apron. I should make one of those bags. Like it's hard to like
It's
not want to make all the things because it really is
Mhm.
a cool art. Like that issue really came together and it just, yeah, it's one of my favorites.
just add them
Mhm.
to the pile. Add those
Yeah.
patterns to the pile.
I know. Yeah. The one thing what I always love about sewing for the magazine is like sometimes if it works out, like the sample will fit me, but it was like obviously being pregnant, I was like had to part with this jumpsuit. I was like, "Oh, I wish I could just like wear you now." Well, maybe one day.
That's how I feel every month, every issue, and how I felt for years as a contributor. Like years. I have stacks of samples in my closet of stuff that there's no way I will ever fit them.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
that's okay.
Mhm.
Well, I think there's a bit of a fight at the office over that jumpsuit.
Oh,
I bet. It's a good
Yeah.
one.
yeah, because I have some of that fabric left over, so I can just make another one so we can stay in the office. Maybe we'll have like a little game or something competition.
That would be fun.
In the jumpsuit. Yeah.
Win the jumpsuit.
Win the jumpsuit. Yes. So anything else we're working on right now? Like what has gone off that to-do list and we're actively sewing, because I know for me it's like I have so many things going on, but there's just this pile that just like looms over me. But there's what are we working on right now? What's like inspiring our sewing journeys like in the current moment?
Well, I just started the initial kind of like brainstorm process for my daughter's prom dress. So
Oh,
y'all be
right.
seeing some of that soon. I made hers last year and we're starting the creative process to
Oh,
create this year's, and it's going to be really gorgeous. So
I'm
that will be
so
coming soon.
fun.
Yeah. You'll see that on the blog post soon.
That's really cool. My daughter's gonna probably get me to make her a dress as well, especially if she sees that someone I know is making their daughter a dress. Thankfully, I have lots of years until that. But
Well, and
Oh,
it's fun because I taught both of my girls to sew young, and so they can actually help, And so I
yeah.
plan on it's I'll do the fiddly, more difficult bits, but she will definitely be involved in helping, make the dress. So she invests a little bit too.
Oh, that's so special. Like to just have
Yeah,
like a one of a kind, one of a kind dress and the bonding and the process of making it with your child. That's like so special. I can't wait to do that.
yeah,
Do
it's
that.
fun.
Yeah, whether, my son decides to wear a prom dress or make a really cool tux, like we're going to make
Exactly,
some yeah, we're going to make something really
exactly.
cool together. I made my own prom dress. I started sewing like before high school, but I never actually made it to prom. I made
So
my
sad.
dress but never went to prom. Oh
But
well.
you got to wear the dress, right?
I did. It was
Yeah.
like technically for like our high school fashion show I was part of, so I made it for that, but it was my prom dress. But and it was funny, I used a wedding dress sewing pattern. I just sewed it in
Oh
green satin.
yeah.
So it was like
Awesome.
that's cool. You should try to find a picture and share because I
I
would love to
definitely
see.
I definitely have a picture. Definitely have a picture somewhere.
Yeah, I want
Yeah,
to see.
I'll dig it up and maybe we'll plop it into one of Sadie's posts.
Yeah,
Being like, here's my
exactly. Well, we should all okay, now we should all
yes.
find a
No, we
picture
should.
of us in our prom dresses. Mine is so late 90s, so late 90s, early 2000s, like blue, like a powder blue, and oh, it's Cinderella-y. So I think we should all find a picture and get it put into one of Sadie's posts because I think that would be really fun.
Hmm. Yeah, or we can just do it. We'll do a dedicated post like our prom experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Oh, that's so fun. I can't wait to read about that journey, Sadie. That's so
Yeah.
awesome. Hmm.
So I got an embroidery machine, and so that is what I have been obsessed with. Like finding ways to like embroider the yoke of a dress or a top, or so for me it's been fun to see how I could incorporate some little embroidery details into my garments that I'm already sewing, and I can see it's like a slippery slope because I'm like, "Ooh, well I could put this or I could do this." And so it's been fun. So that's kind of what I have been doing. And mine is only a 4x4 frame, so I'm getting creative in how I'm doing things. So yeah, that's been really fun.
Hmm. It truly
That's so
opens up
fun.
a new, just like what you can add to your sewing projects, and you can make little labels and you can make little like it's such a cool machine. Like
Yeah, so
it's
addicting.
so yeah, it's funny. Like once you start working with embroidery, you realize how much you can do with it. It's just it is amazing.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yay, I'm
Um,
so excited.
yay.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah. And then I am just working on nursery projects. You can kind of see, wait, behind me. These are going to be curtains. I've just paneled to just doing stripes of like art gallery sent me some really cool cottons, and I have a green crib, so it's kind of pulls in some of the greens. And so I'm sewing some curtains, and I'm in the middle of filming my new season of Style Revive. And so I just sewed some maternity jeans a hack earlier this week, and so I'm just sewing lots of baby stuff because he's coming in filming this right now. I'm
So soon.
32 weeks
Oh my God.
pregnant. Oh my gosh. Which is, yeah, so
Exciting.
baby sewing. Yeah. So now let's jump into the fun part and the part where we all add to our online shopping carts and to-do lists as well of our monthly pattern picks. What's new to us or new in the sewing kind of pattern sphere. So Kimberly, why don't you share with us your pattern picks?
Okay, so my first pattern pick is the Isle jeans
Oh, yeah.
by Chalk and Notch. And
Cute.
I really like some of the details on these pants, like those front pockets. It gives it like a 70s vibe
Oh,
when
totally.
combined
Totally.
with the flare. And yeah, I like how high they are, because a lot of times the high-waisted jeans aren't actually super high. And so anyways, I just think it's great. And I know Chalk and Notch patterns are fantastic. And so
Yeah.
I would like to try them. I'm a huge fan of the Ash jeans by Megan Nielsen. And so
yeah.
I am scared to try another pattern because I know the Ash jeans fit fantastic. So, but I'm going to try them because I think they're really cute. And I want to make, I think I said this last month, maybe not, but cropped flares. I really
Yeah.
want a pair of cropped flares. So I'm going to maybe attempt to get these done this month. So
Yeah, those are super cute.
Yeah, a good thing about cropped flares is like your shoes. I feel like when you wear like long kind of flares, you have to wear a heel with it, or else like they drag on the ground. But I love like a flared look, so a crop, like even if you cropped these, it would be so cute.
I know,
So cute, especially for like warm weather, because then you could wear like cute little sandals. Or, yeah, be super cute.
I was thinking the same thing. Like for us, you know, spring and early summer, it's still cool enough to wear pants, and so I can wear it with my loved Birkenstocks.
Yeah, I was gonna say Birkenstocks.
So yeah, I think it's gonna be really cute. I just need to make it happen.
Okay, love it.
And my second pattern is the tiered blouse.
So pretty.
By the Maker's Atelier. And it seems like from the pattern that there's a couple different views. So one of them, it looked like there might have been gathered sleeves at the cuff. But it's so like, I don't know. It's
romantic.
Really, yeah.
Yes.
You know, I wear a lot of like jeans and tops, and so I'm always kind of looking for something that's maybe slightly elevated, but that I'll actually grab for in my closet, because the reality is I wear like sweats and sweatshirts most of the time. But I would like to maybe try a little. So this one just looks fun, and like obviously you get a completely different look depending on the fabric that you pick. So I thought this would be a really fun one.
And is the neckline, is it kind of like ruffled? Is that?
So yeah, I think that's one of the views, because some of the other ones didn't have the ruffle. I'm not sure I'm a ruffle gal, so I probably would do no ruffle. But I also saw there's some pictures of people that made the like dress version.
I was just gonna
shirt thing. So I think it's pretty cute. But I've never sewn with this company's pattern, so this might be a good one to try.
Yeah, I haven't either. I know of them, but I've never sewn one of their patterns either. You have to keep us posted.
Yeah, they're not as size inclusive as I would like. But they do go up. I think it was something like maybe a 50-inch hip, so decent.
But
yeah, cute. So I just need to try it.
I love this.
Yeah, I love it. Cute. Would you do the gathered cuff or leave it flowy?
I'm kind of digging the idea of like a gathered cuff. So
Then
I
you
think
can
it
like
would be
pull it
really
up when you need to. That's what I do.
Yeah, one of the pictures, they have it, like, pulled up, and then
Yeah.
because it's so voluminous, the fabric kind of comes over it, so
Yeah, I love that.
I think it's really cute, and I've got a bunch of, like, rayon or, floaty fabrics, so, yeah, I
Mhm.
just need to do it.
Yeah. I love the look. Like, I love the look and I love, like, of the big sleeves, but for me, like, I'm so oblivious and like, it would be in the
Same.
sauce of
Yeah.
whatever I'm eat. Like, I'm
Catching on
always,
fire when you're trying to
oh,
cook something. Yeah.
100%. I love the
Catching the
look of
door
it.
handle.
Yes.
Do you guys ever
Yes, I
have
do
to
that all
catch
the
the
time.
door handle?
And then it rips, then you whip
Yeah.
it. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm too clumsy for that silhouette, but I do love it.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
hmm
Really pretty.
Yeah.
Good
So how about
find.
you? Yeah, great find. So what about you, Sadie? I'm excited to see what your picks are.
Yeah. So my first one is from Fiber Mood and it's the Harper top.
hmm
And it's so I've made quite a few. I subscribe to their digital subscription. And so I've made quite a few of their tops. And they always have really dramatic details, especially for like the sweatshirts and stuff. But this top is designed for woven, but I feel like it has the look and feel of like a casual sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
and I think the particular one in this picture is like some sort of like linen blend or something. I think that's what I read in the description online. But I just love that it's casual. I love the dolman shoulder design. And then those gathers are like the added drama. So it's a bit dramatic. And I just think it would be a perfect spring to summer transitional kind of top that you could wear with cute jeans or like they show here with like a little skirt. I don't know. I really love it. And it looks fairly simple to make. So I'm thinking about some sort of linen for this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's another one where I think you could mix and match like
Oh,
you
oh
could
yeah.
block it. You could
Oh
do like
yeah.
a color block or mix your stripes, or there's a lot of things that you
Oh,
could do with
yeah.
it.
Yeah. I think linen would be great for it because it really would accentuate those
The
gathers. Like, I
pleat,
mean,
yeah.
linen is like my go-to fabric for
I know.
basically anything woven.
Yep.
But yeah,
Same.
didn't look at the details. I just was looking at the pictures. I didn't realize it was a woven. That's
I
really
know.
I assumed it was a knit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
And I bet
you could definitely sew it
make
in
it
a
out
knit
of a
though.
stable knit. I'm
Oh,
sure
Yeah.
like it would be
totally.
so cute out of a nice stable knit. So
It'd
I
be
think
cute
it's
in a
versatile.
French terry. Like in
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
not a super heavyweight French
Yep.
terry.
Mhm.
Like this. This is my
Yeah.
favorite, like, bamboo French terry. So it would
Yes.
be really cute in that fabric
I
too.
agree. Yeah, I agree. I think like it's really versatile. So that's
Mhm.
on the top of my list.
Yeah, this is one that I need to it's already in the cart. I saw this pattern on Instagram and I didn't see it from Fiber Mood. I saw it from someone who made it and I
Oh, yeah.
immediately looked and I was like, what pattern is this? I need this. This was actually, I talked about this pattern on my other podcast and this was like kind of one of my like I love this
Oh,
pattern. I think it is
yes.
so cute and cool and it's a perfect Zoom meeting top because I'm
Yes.
always like
Yes.
because it has lots of details like framing the face so you can wear sweatpants and it's like a great top to throw on for meet like we do so many meetings on Zoom.
Yep.
I feel like I need to like I think I have a bit of a pass being pregnant. I can just like sorry everyone, I'm in sweatpants again, but when I enter the workforce again after mat leave, I'm gonna like really up my like Zoom meeting wardrobe.
Up,
This is
up the top half.
yes, just the top.
Yeah. Paired
Well,
with
and I
sweat.
think I
Yeah.
read on the Fiber Moods site, like they were talking about how kind of hackable this is because it would be really easy to turn into a dress. And
Oh,
I think that like a
easy.
little summer linen dress,
Oh,
like
yeah.
lengthening it. Oh my God, it'd be so cute.
And even shortening the sleeve, like you could just shorten the
Yeah.
sleeve to make it a t-shirt. You still have that.
Just kind of keep it. Yeah.
Yeah. just a
Yeah.
great example how just a simple design can just be
Detail.
so striking. Like just one key simple detail.
Yeah.
Great pick. I love this.
Yeah,
Thank
I agree.
And then, so my next pick is really, I think, because I fell in love with this picture first and foremost, but
Ugh,
secondly,
I
because
mean,
I think
yeah.
I'm dreaming about the weather that this would be appropriate for. So it's not an Arctic parka, but it's not summer yet. It's a perfect little spring layering trench. So it's by Berta Style. It's the Poplin Trench. It actually came out, I think, like end of January.
Mhm.
And I think it might even be in like no, I don't even know. Maybe Meg knows, but I don't think they came out with like a curvy issue.
Yeah.
And I think this might be in that curvy issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was listed as the curvy.
As a curvy, yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I actually just I want to make it, and then I want to style it basically exactly like it is in this picture, like totally French, very chic.
Oh.
Love the shoes with it. Anyway, I just want to replicate that entire outfit. That's
Oh.
my goal.
I like the
And I
classic
don't have a
lines of
trench.
it.
I don't have a trench in my
Yeah, I don't either.
outerwear closet. So I think I need one.
I agree. I think it's nice because it's not too fussy. Like some
No.
It's not
trenches have
fussy.
lots of, well, they have just so many details that are a traditional trench. And so I like that this is really like lightweight.
Lightweight. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
And again, super cute with like a little pair of jeans, like keeping it simple and casual on the bottom. But yeah.
Yeah. A trench coat is so classic.
So classic. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're actually like not that hard to sew. You can actually, if you want to learn how to sew one, the Berta Style certification course in outerwear, I show you how to
Right.
make a Berta Style trench coat, and they have really cool trench coat stuff. Like they make a good coat pattern.
Awesome.
And
Yeah, I'm
so
going to do it.
yeah. I need to make a classic one. I have like the one that I made for the course. It's like a out of like a denim-y wool, but I do want kind of
Oh,
this
but it's so
classic.
cute.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know it is cute. I still need to finish hand sewing. It's like I made this when I was filming it, and it's still hanging in my closet. I just all I need to do is hand sew the lining to the hem, and it's been what I film that in August. It's been that's how much I hate hand sewing, people. I hate it. Anyways,
Yeah, I find any reason to not hand sew
I
things
know.
usually.
Same.
Yeah. Oh, super cute pick. And oh, berets. I love
Yay.
berets.
I love the
Yay,
beret. Yeah. Little raspberry beret with a trench coat.
Yes.
Doing
So
it.
cute.
Yeah.
All
With my new
right.
bobbed haircut. Like it'll just
Oh,
feel
yes.
very
Oh,
French.
so
Very,
cute.
very French.
We just need to go to France to
I
Yeah.
know,
really
right?
wear
Work
it.
trip, really. It should be a work trip.
It should be a work
I
trip
think
for
so.
sure.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm going to make that happen. So
All
what
right.
about Meg?
Yeah. So in my like maternity journey, I've just been sewing more bags. I just haven't been sewing a lot of clothes, but and I'm just like super into bags, and I really like this bag by Green Line Studio. I could see me sewing this like for like traveling with like a breast pump, or just like some little baby needs, or it's like a crafting
Absolutely.
bag. Yeah, and I think this would be a great gift too. I like the silhouette. It's like traveling with your craft or something. Like it's not quite a purse, it's more like like traveling with kind of a need or something. So I just really liked it. It looked simple to sew, like, and it just this classic canvas. And my mother-in-law is a knitter. I was like, I need to make her one. I just really liked this pattern. And
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
the
super
perfect
simple to
size.
sew. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Perfect
really
size.
like the size too because it's
Yeah.
not too small.
No.
So it really could be used as
Yep.
like a purse. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, it could be. Yeah.
so I think it's really cute. And you can play with like canvas and straps. They have such cool like pattern straps available
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
in stores, and then like hardware. And yeah, I think it's a really fun pattern, and it's so like just simple but like
Yes.
really good key details.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it would be good even just, for the car, for a picnic or something. You could like line it in vinyl. So it's just, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Anyways. Yeah. So I'm just really loving bags lately. Sewing
You can never
bags.
have too many bags. I say that about everything, but that's also true with bags.
Yeah.
Never have too
Yeah.
many.
I know.
It's like shoes. It's like depending on your mood,
Yep.
like determines what kind of bag you want to be carrying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I have hospital bag on it's like I'm constant, even when I'm going through my Instagram like reels, it's like they know what I'm thinking, and it's like what to pack in your house. It's a
What's
hospital
gonna
bag and what baby. I'm like, I know, I have the list. I need to do that very soon. So, but first I'm like, I need to sew a hospital bag. So I think I'm gonna sew our Grand Lake duffel
Yeah.
bag.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's a nice
want to do
size.
that.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
already have it printed. It's at the top of
of course.
I restacked them the other day, and it's like top priority to low priority, and that's at the top. So
That's
It's
funny.
perfect.
yeah,
You can make this in a matching version. So
that's
there's
what
like
I
you
was
have a
thinking.
big
That this
one.
this would be
Yeah.
baby's bag,
That
and
would
then
be
I would
really
have a
cute.
big bag. And then they're saying the husband needs a bag, or what your partner needs a bag. So I was just thinking for Julian, like
Absolutely.
his
And
bag,
they all
like
match or coordinate.
I went to the hospital with literally nothing.
yeah,
Not a single thing. We had to borrow a car seat. So you're like the prepared version, and I was the like, am I having a baby version? So
oh, that's so funny. Yeah.
okay,
oh,
That's great.
your next pattern, Meg, is I was so excited when I saw this.
Mhm.
yeah. I have to sneeze. Oh, it went away. Okay. I was my reaction was like, just love it. I love Friday Pattern Company's patterns,
Me
and
too.
I'm a huge jumpsuit enthusiast. I love jumpsuits because I love when you can just put on one thing and it's your whole outfit. And I love comfy jumpsuits. Like it looks, an elasticated waistline, elasticated neckline, and you could even like panel, like it looks like there's a waistline
Oh,
seam, or you can
yeah.
create one so you have like a top and bottom look. Like I'm just a huge jumpsuit fanatic. So any new jumpsuit that kind of jumps into the scene, I'm like all about it. And this one looks comfy and just super cute.
I love it too. So the neckline is elastic. Can it be worn like can you
Oh,
pull it down kind of like if you made it out of like a
like an off the
dressier it could
shoulder.
be off the shoulder.
Yes.
That
I
would be
bet you
cute.
could.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I didn't look at the details, but I assume that that's how you get it on is
Yeah, exactly.
elasticized neck.
Would be
Yeah,
so
it doesn't
cute
look
because then you could make it like dressy and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a like closure in the back, so it looks
so
like
that
you can
must
just
be
kind of
it.
pull it on. So having it off the shoulder would be so pretty.
So
Yeah.
cute.
So pretty. Yeah, and it has like inseam pockets too. And oh yeah, it looks like there's on the website you can kind of see there's like a video. They have like a sew along, and the model kind of she has like a shoulder tattoo and she's wearing it off the shoulder, and it's just so cute. Like
Yeah.
puff short sleeves. Like you can make it casual. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just so cute. I can't
It's
I'm
super
definitely gonna
versatile
make
too.
it.
I see it in a bunch of different types of fabric and
Well, and as shorts, like a
oh
short,
my god, that would be so like a
would
little
be so
romper.
cute.
So
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a fun one. And it seems based on the pictures like it's a pretty easy sew as
Oh,
well.
easy.
So I'm sure that's like quick, satisfying sew.
Yes,
Yeah,
instant
it's
gratification fun.
exactly.
Yeah.
I also like that she has such a good range of sizes as
Same.
well. So that always makes me want to buy a pattern company's patterns when I mean even in the models like I was like I have to include this picture. They look so happy in
They
their
look
Yes.
so happy. Yes.
Yeah, happy and beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Nice
Yeah,
pick.
that's a really good one.
Yeah, and it looks like it's on sale right now.
I think I'm putting in my cart right now.
I know. I am too. Could
Buy
be a good,
it.
great postpartum one because the elastic you could
Oh
like pop
yeah.
out.
Oh yeah,
You
you could
know,
breastfeed with it. It'd be a good,
yeah.
yeah.
I think this might be my first make, like,
Yep.
postpartum because just throw it on elastic and you can
Yeah.
just put it down, bring it up.
Yep.
Comfy.
Yeah, for sure.
I know. I need to start
Super
thinking about
cute.
that. Yeah. Oh, I could just talk like it's just so fun to just talk about patterns and what you want to sew with them and then getting ideas and just getting excited and I know.
Well, especially with the change of season. I mean, I say that with a foot of snow outside of my window. But, like we're all kind of starting to look forward to spring. So it's even more
Yeah.
fun to be like thinking about what are the fun patterns to sew for spring. And yeah, I get excited talking about fabric and patterns and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spring is the perfect time to you're just kind of done with winter. You want to sew something quick and easy and with like fun fabrics and
Yeah,
I
and
love
dreaming
sewing for
ahead. So it's like
yeah.
it's the perfect time to be sewing your warm weather stuff when it's cold and yucky and you don't want to be outside anyway. So that's kind of like it's a nice little
Yeah.
daydreaming about better weather and
Yeah,
sewing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, well, as I knew it would be, this was so fun. And thank you for sharing your pattern picks and for chatting. And I'm sure we all now just want to like spin around to our sewing machines.
Yep.
That pesky work gets in the way. We can't
I
just sew all
know.
day. At least our
Darn
work
it.
is sewing. So
Yeah,
True.
some of it. Yeah.
and
Well, until next time, everyone. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to So Daily Network. Comment on this post, like what patterns do you like? We in the beginning we talked about, do you display your fabric out or in? Like join the conversation, and we'll see you next month.
Yay.
bye.
Bye.